Breaking news from Camp Nou. Barcelona are preparing an audacious move that could change the entire landscape of European football. According to fresh reports, Hansi Flick's Barcelona are planning a blockbuster player plus cash offer to bring Erling Haaland from Manchester City next summer. The Catalan giants are ready to include Dani Olmo in the deal, all to make Haaland the new face of their project at the revamped Camp Nou. Meanwhile, the club is also eyeing Arsenal's captain Martin Ødegaard and rising star Etta Eyong, showing their massive ambition to dominate again both in La Liga and the Champions League. Barcelona line up audacious exchange deal to sign Erling Haaland. Hansi Flick's Barcelona are preparing a player cash deal to sign Manchester City superstar Erling Haaland next summer. Erling Haaland is widely regarded as one of the best forwards in the world, and there is no shortage of interest in the Manchester City striker. However, having penned a new long-term deal with the Premier League club, securing his services certainly won't be easy for any team. Barcelona are among the clubs interested in signing the 25-year-old. He is a dream target for Joan Laporta, and according to Fishages, the Catalan giants are plotting a move for him next summer. They are prepared to fork out a significant fee to secure his signature and are even willing to include Dani Olmo in the deal to lower City's demands. Haaland has only gone from strength to strength since joining Manchester City in the summer of 2022 from Borussia Dortmund. The player has been breaking records for fun, and he has already won the league as well as the Champions League title. In his 158 outings, the 25-year-old has 139 goals and 22 assists. Since there was a lot of talk about his future in the recent past, Manchester City secured his long-term future with a massive new deal that runs until 2034. While Haaland's contract does not include a release clause, Barcelona want to bring Haaland to Camp Nou. Barcelona are one of the clubs that are determined to make him the face of their new project. With them all set to move back to the revamped Camp Nou, Laporta is now keen on making a blockbuster signing next summer to re-establish the club as one of the European giants. Haaland's abilities could significantly bolster their attack, and he could be just the perfect replacement for Robert Lewandowski, whose contract runs out at the end of the season. However, Barcelona are aware that signing him won't be that straightforward because of his current deal with Manchester City and a very high valuation. The Catalan giants are preparing a strategy that could help them land the 25-year-old. They are considering putting forward a swap deal involving Dani Olmo. The Spanish international has not been in the best of form since joining Barcelona, and his departure could make room on their wage bill and lower the overall cost of the operation. Manchester City value Haaland at around €175 million, which is way beyond Barcelona's financial capabilities at this stage. As a result, they are looking for ways to get a deal over the line. Apart from offering Olmo as a part of the deal, the reigning La Liga champions will also have to offload quite a few of their players and figure out a way to raise additional revenue to finance a deal. Barcelona linked with €80 million Premier League star who left Real Madrid in 2021 report. The 2025-26 season is still in its early stages, but the sporting department of FC Barcelona continues to keep a close watch on potential future signings. While Hansi Flick's side remains focused on performing consistently in La Liga and the Champions League, internal discussions about long-term planning have already begun behind the scenes. The management knows that strengthening the squad will be crucial to sustaining success over the coming years, even if major moves are unlikely before next summer. At present, Barcelona boast one of the most talent-packed midfields in Europe. The likes of Pedri, Gavi, Dani Olmo, Fermin Lopez, Frenkie de Jong, and Marc Casado provide both depth and diversity in style. One of Barcelona's main concerns this season has been the inconsistent form of Dani Olmo. The Spanish midfielder has struggled to maintain rhythm due to recurring injuries and dips in performance, which has prompted the club to explore alternatives capable of bringing more creativity and reliability to their attack. Amid these internal discussions, reports from England, echoed by Sport, suggest that Barcelona have set their sights on Arsenal's captain, Martin Ødegaard. The Norwegian playmaker has become one of the Premier League's top midfielders under Mikel Arteta, known for his vision, composure and leadership on the pitch. What makes this rumor even more intriguing is Ødegaard's past with Real Madrid. The Norwegian joined Los Blancos back in 2015 as a teenage prodigy, but after several loan spells with clubs like Heerenveen, Vitesse and Real Sociedad, he eventually found stability and success in London with Arsenal. However, a transfer to Barcelona would be extremely difficult. Ødegaard is tied to Arsenal until 2028, is the team's captain, and reportedly valued around €80 million. Given Barcelona's current financial situation, signing him would be nearly impossible in the short term. Still, his name has surfaced in early discussions at Camp Nou as a potential long-term target, especially if Barcelona decide to revamp their midfield in the future. For now, though, Odegaard's move to the Blaugrana remains a fascinating but highly unlikely scenario. Interestingly, this is not the first time Barcelona have shown interest in Odegaard. Back in 2014, when he was only 15, the club invited him and his father to visit La Masia and attend a match at Camp Nou. Despite the warm reception, the young midfielder ultimately chose Real Madrid after personal talks with Zinedine Zidane. Even with his links to Madrid and his current prominence in London, any move to Camp Nou appears highly unlikely at this stage. Odegaard's importance to Arsenal, his long-term contract, and the current financial reality at Barcelona make such a transfer far from imminent. For now, the talk seems to be little more than early market speculation rather than a genuine plan. For now, Barcelona remain focused on the present campaign and the group of talented midfielders already at Flick's disposal. Although names like Odegaard may arise in early scouting discussions, Barcelona have several pressing matters to address when the next transfer window arrives. Finding a long-term replacement for the aging Robert Lewandowski is expected to be among the top priorities, along with reinforcing the flanks and bolstering the defense following Íñigo Martínez's unexpected departure last summer. With limited financial resources and a midfield already filled with emerging and established talent, it seems highly improbable that the Catalan club will target another high-profile midfielder in the upcoming summer transfer window. In-demand La Liga forward prefers Barcelona move despite strong Real Madrid interest. According to a report from Sport, it has come to light that Levante forward Etta Eyong continues to favor a move to Barcelona, even as Real Madrid have entered the race for his signature. The 22-year-old striker has become one of the most sought-after young talents in Spanish football, and his performances have not gone unnoticed. In recent weeks, Real Madrid have joined the bidding with the club's director of football, Santiago Solari, personally recommending his signing. The Spanish giants are said to be closely monitoring Ayong's progress and believe he could develop into a valuable attacking option for the future. He wants Barcelona. Interestingly, despite Madrid's growing interest, Ayong's stance remains unchanged. He is determined to wait for Barcelona, as the club he has long considered his ideal destination. It must be remembered that he expressed his desire to join the Catalan side during the summer window, but the move could not materialize at the time. Still, Aayong is said to be willing to wait until 2026 for another opportunity to wear the Blaugrana colors. What about the finances? Levante are preparing for his inevitable departure next year. They are expected to accept any offer of around 15 million euros, although his release clause stands at 30 million euros. Meanwhile, Villarreal, who hold the right of first refusal, are unlikely to re-sign the forward, as Aayong has no intention of returning. Barcelona, for their part, had maintained contact with Ayong's camp during the closing stages of the August transfer window. During that time, Villarreal demanded the full 10 million euro release clause, which ultimately forced Barca to walk away. Now, the club see Ayong's market value as reasonable, though they are unwilling to engage in a bidding war against financially stronger competitors. Barcelona's sporting director, Deco, has yet to finalize whether the team will pursue a new striker, but Aayong remains one of his top priorities should the club decide to reinforce the number 9 position. What a summer it could be for Barcelona fans. With Laporta dreaming of bringing Erling Haaland to the Camp Nou, and Hansi Flick pushing to rebuild a dominant side, the Blaugrana are sending a clear message: Barca are back and they mean business. Whether it's the Odegaard rumors or Ayong's dream move, one thing is certain: the next transfer window is going to be explosive. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest Barcelona transfer updates and breaking news.